everyone? Welcome back to another video. Oh my gosh, I have so much to say to you guys. We get to do some things that I have been highly anticipating to do in a video, or just like do in my regular day-to-day life. You guys kind of saw a little bit of my morning so far. I know this video and layout and style is a little bit different than what I've done before. It's been, oh my gosh, like it's been like going on 3 months. I actually was so worried because I thought that would be a super boring video. I thought that a lot of people would not like it, and I got so many overwhelming amounts of comments just saying you guys really enjoyed that video, and that meant so much to me. Whenever I ask people what kind of videos they want to see going into 2024, this was one of those videos that was high up there. A lot of people said they wanted to see a day in the life, behind the scenes, and me editing and working and all of that. I haven't filmed that video yet because of a few reasons. This is the freeze frame that it chooses to pick for me. Grab a coffee, grab a snack. This is a much needed sit down chat with you guys. I have been meaning to say this in a video for a while now, and now I can because obviously I'm healthy, I'm doing good. At the end of December and into January, I had an autoimmune flare-up that lasted for like a month. I was so miserable, couldn't really do anything. I was basically just on the couch. Like, it was kind of a dark month for me. January was really hard, and I was planning on some fun stuff, and that ended up not happening. I've been working with my doctor, and things have been really good as of recently, which is like such a blessing. Praise the Lord, it's been so good. So then going into February, I planned on filming a video like this. I ended up getting sick because it's spread amongst our circle of friends, so it's like everyone is getting sick. But yeah, so I ended up not filming that because then I got sick, not autoimmune related. At first I thought it was autoimmune related, which I was a little scared about. I thought that I had eaten something that I shouldn't have. Turns out it wasn't. It was separate things. But yeah, that's kind of the update on that, because I know I just post videos, and I've seen some comments of people saying that you liked the day in the lives because you felt like we were kind of on FaceTime and like you could get to know me more, which is so crazy that anyone even cares. I just thought this would be boring, but I just love you guys so much. Like, you guys are amazing, and I'm so sorry that I can't comment back to every single comment. So Ian and I actually just got back to Utah last night. We came from Florida, and if you haven't seen, that video should be out already of what I read in a week while on vacation or something like that. That's the plan. We actually got some sun for only being outside and having like one good sunny day, and now we're back in Utah with the snow, and I don't want to lose my tan. This morning, woke up super early. That's one of my favorite things about going to the East Coast, is it's 2 hours ahead from where we're at. We're in mountain time. Whenever we fly back to Utah, I wake up really early, and it like resets my sleep schedule. My routine has changed drastically. Everything stayed the same, but the one thing that I used to do was work out, like go lift weights. And I don't do that as much anymore. There's something called muscle fatigue. I won't go into it, but my body has changed a lot through the past like year alone, but basically like the past few years. I've realized when I lift anything over like 15 pounds, like working out wise, it causes my autoimmune to flare up. So I have like reset a lot of stuff in my routine, and I have been taking things really slow. I've been having to do body weight stuff in the meantime, and it's been good, but like sometimes a little bit frustrating because you have to be creative. So I did not do that this morning. So I just woke up this morning, got ready, and I actually went grocery shopping for Ian and I. My camera literally just stopped recording. It's like, you've been talking for way too long. So I need to wrap this intro up. I treated myself to some matcha. I should have just made some at home, but it's fine. I have lots of fun stuff I want to do with you guys today. I actually want to show you guys like a mini haul of some of the stuff that I got while we were in Florida. I wasn't planning on getting any books. Not at all. I also want to show you guys all of the books that I read in February because I didn't do a February wrap up. I am actually really proud of my February reading month. I was sick, so I basically just mood read. And that kind of worked out for me. I read Bride by Ali Hazelwood. This is her new paranormal romance that just came out, and this was highly anticipated for me. I was very, very excited about this. And I think I should preface by saying I have not read Twilight, and I have never watched the movies. Until recently, I just watched the first one. And so the main character, she's actually a vampire, and she has to marry one of the wares, who is actually the alpha of this like pack. And history has shown that it always ends up in a bloodbath. She's having to basically do this like marriage of convenience, and then there's like this mystery because her best friend goes missing. She's trying to put all the pieces together, and then I started reading it. I was so let down. I loved The Love Hypothesis, and I enjoyed Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. I really like her writing. But for some reason this time it just didn't do it for me. Because it felt like the main character could never actually be serious, it totally turned me off from the book, and I thought she was just cracking jokes at all of the wrong times. I did not like the main character. I did not like the love interest. I did not enjoy this book. I was actually very confused with the vampires and the wares. I was so confused. I think I would give this one probably like 2 stars. Next, I ended up reading 3 classics this month, and I was very proud because I read some books on my TBR. I feel like I did a decent job. I read Anne of Green Gables, Little Women, and Persuasion by Jane Austen. So if anyone's curious, here's the books. I read all of these actually for a video of me reading classics for the first time. So if you want to go see my thoughts, feelings, reviews on these books, you should definitely go watch the video. I'll put it right here. I won't go into my ratings and stuff for these because if anyone wants to watch that video, you totally can, and I don't want to spoil it for you. And then I read Ruthless Vows at the beginning of this month, and it's because I read Divine Rivals last month as a part of our Cozy Chapters book club, and I was so obsessed with Divine Rivals. I really enjoyed it. I ended up reading Ruthless Vows, and oh my gosh, I really, really liked it. It has this historical fiction feel to it, and I won't go into what this one's about because it would definitely spoil some things from the first book. But the first book basically follows these 2 characters, Iris and Roman. They're rival journalists at the paper, and there's this war against gods that is going on in this world, and Iris's brother is actually fighting in this war, but he hasn't written back to her since like a long time. She's been waiting on a letter back from him basically since he left. And so she goes on this whole journey trying to see if her brother is even still alive. Loved the romance in this book. It was definitely romance forward. I actually ended up loving this book. It was beautifully written too. I think I ended up giving this one 4.5, and I gave Divine Rivals a 5-star. This next one I read, I absolutely ate up. I was obsessed with it. It's called Trial of the Sun Queen, and oh my gosh, this book has been sitting on my shelf for a little bit. This was actually our book club pick of the month. Wow, so good. I was so shocked at how much I enjoyed it. It felt like the Selection series if it wasn't dystopian, but instead it was fantasy with fae, kind of like ACOTAR. This is about the main character, Lore, who is actually in this prison, and she is there for life. She's been there for like 12 years until one day she wakes up and she's in another kingdom, and she finds out that she is actually competing for the throne of this kingdom that she wakes up in, and she's competing against 9 other women, and it's basically like a Hunger Games sort of a situation. So they go through these trials that are deadly. I will say it takes like 200 pages to get to the first trial, but that didn't bother me. And if she wins, she will be able to get revenge on the king, and she'll be out of this prison. The stakes are actually pretty high, and each trial I was on the edge of my seat. Like, I binged this book so fast. I absolutely loved it. The only reason why I ended up giving it a lower rating than I wanted to is because of the sexual situations that happen. This is one of those books where the author has a lot of them come out of nowhere, and that is like so frustrating to me. But I actually loved it so much. Okay, and then the next one that I actually started at the beginning of February, I ended up soft DNFing it, and I was really sad too, but I'll just go ahead and show you what it is. It's Authentically Izzy, and I was so excited to read this. I got about this far in. I soft DNF'd it at page 185, but the dialogue is like all through emails. That was a surprise to me. For some reason, I thought that there would be a little bit more plot, but instead she's telling you how her day was. You're not seeing it for yourself on the page. I didn't feel attached to like the main character or the love interest or anything, so I felt like I could soft DNF it. These are all the books that I read in February. And then it's actually funny because the books that I read in February influenced what I bought on our beach trip. I actually found the second book to Trial of the Sun Queen at Target in Florida. I haven't been able to find this one by me in Utah. So when I found it at the Target, I bought it. I'm like, this is a no-brainer. And how this one ended, I have to read this one ASAP. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this is actually pretty thick. I'm so surprised. It's like 500 pages almost. So I'm very excited to hop into this one. And then the other one I ended up getting is by Rebecca Ross, who wrote Divine Rivals. And I've never seen this before. And the cover is so cute and it just sounds really good. It's called Sisters of Sword and Song. I just want you guys to take a look at the cover and the spine and even the back of it. The description reminds me a lot of A Dawn of Onyx. I absolutely loved it, and I was a little sad because the author has said that the second one is going to totally ramp up the spice, which I don't love. And then I found this. The description sounds so similar to A Dawn of Onyx. This book is about the main character, Ava, and her sister is actually off fighting for the Queen's army in this war, and they have not seen each other for 8 years. And so she's preparing for her sister to come back home, and her sister actually comes home a day early. She finds out that her sister has been charged with murder, and she's currently on the run. Her life is actually spared during the trials, but she has to serve like 15 years total of a whole bunch of things, like 5 years of hard labor, 5 years imprisonment, and 5 years serving the house she is wronged. Ava, she ends up volunteering to serve the army commander's house in her sister's stead, and she's hoping that it will uncover the truth behind her sister's alleged crimes. And then it says that they quickly learn that there are fates much worse than death. Right now, I need to do some editing. I need to edit my Florida video, the What I Read in a Week on Vacation, so I am going to import all of that footage, and importing can take, sometimes it takes a long time, sometimes it's no time at all. So I'm going to import that, and in the meantime, I'm going to read. I have like 40 pages left of beach read, so I'm gonna do that while my footage imports, and then we're gonna do some editing, and you guys will see all of that. Got back from our walk. It is so nice outside now. The clouds have blown out, and so now we have sun. Just put the chicken that I made earlier, I let it marinate for a couple of hours, and now I just threw it into the air fryer. And in the meantime, I've been wanting to do this so badly, with you guys, and I decided to hold off. So I got a package in the mail. It's actually from a small business, and I will put the link down in the description below. I believe her Instagram is Deleuze Studios. So definitely go check out all of her stuff. She has so many cute bookish stickers, bookmarks. I am absolutely obsessed with her shop, and she sent me some amazing goodies. I posted it on my Instagram story, but in case you didn't see, she also gave me a code that you guys can use. It's Book Besties, and you can save 15% off. Thank you so much. It's seriously the sweetest. It came in the cutest butterfly bag, and then this card literally made me tear up. This was so sweet. But she has the absolute cutest bookmarks, and she sent me another one that says reading era. I actually have it in one of my books. It's around here somewhere, but you guys have probably seen it on my story, or I've been using it a lot. This one says lover on it. Here are some of the stickers that she sent me. This one, emotionally attached to fictional characters. So cute. She just sent so many different ones, and I love this one. It's Proverbs 16:24. Kind words are like honey, sweet to the soul and healing to the bones. I actually have a playlist that is created like after this verse, and so that was just so special. So many cute ones that she sent. I am just so obsessed. We have some stickers that have verses on them, which I'm very excited to read the verses that she has on here. And then she has some Valentine's Day stickers. They have like different tropes on them. We have these bookish candy stickers. They're so cute. And then another one with bows on them. So I've actually been holding off on these because I really wanted to put these in my reading journal. I really want to spice up my Kindle a little bit. This is what it looks like right now, and I love how pink it is. I completely forgot. I got this Florida sticker in Florida. It's so cute. And then I got this other one that says emotional support coffee. All the stickers on my Kindle. I actually put it underneath the case. I don't like stick them on top of it. I just slide them underneath, and they do move sometimes, but I like it because I don't end up losing a sticker that way. Like, I can reuse them. I love all my stickers, so that's why I like rotating them out fairly often so that I can see all the pretty ones. It is 6 o'clock and all my footage is imported, but it imported not in chronological order. So I have to go through and put it in order. Since I last talked to you guys. I actually am making dinner right now. Ian and I are working on our dinner, I think we're actually going to watch the second Twilight movie. I don't know what it's called. Is it called New Moon or something? I don't know. I'm excited to hang out with him, chill, catch up on the day, all of that. Ian and I are gonna have a super cozy, chill night, and I'll show you guys what we're making, but I think I'm going to stop editing for the night. I could keep going. I don't feel like doing that tonight because I'm gonna wake up early and just edit all day tomorrow. We love to drink Olipop out of wine glasses. Just finished Twilight New Moon, I think is the one. And wow, I have no words. I will tell you right now, currently, Team Edward. For bed, I'm ready to go cozy up in bed, read my new book. I'll show you guys what I'm gonna read, but it's the book that I'm gonna be buddy reading. Twilight is honestly not at all what I expected it to be. I could see why it was popular at the time, or I mean me at like 13 or 14, I probably would have loved it. I am 110% Team Edward. I like Jacob, I like his character. As far as a companion for Bella, I think Edward 100%. This is just way different than I ever imagined Twilight would be. Come in. I'm going to continue getting ready for bed. Yeah, I will talk to you guys when I am done with my night routine and we'll start reading my next book. On page 4. Yeah, and I love because it is immediately picking up from the end of book 1. And the end of book 1 was crazy. So I'm so happy it's literally immediately picking back up. But I'm so sleepy. So I think I'm just going to keep reading until I fall asleep. But I'm worried that I won't end this video if I do that. So I just want to say I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for coming along with me on this interesting day. I didn't get as much done as I wanted to, but it's fine. I'll do all of that tomorrow. It's fine. I had so much fun with you guys, and I'm going to continue reading. Who knows? I might not get anywhere. I might just fall asleep on page 5. I definitely want to do this again when I am like more settled in, back into my routine, and I feel like it'll be just a better display of my day and kind of what I do. But today was different and it was super fun. So I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.